so here we are back for another Crystal fish, and this one I'm feeling so much better. Let's get a move on. Right, so in this video we have got so much to try and do. So I'm thinking as well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start by doing a video probably once a week, just so that I can try and start with some more consistency. And because I'm running out of kind of what to do in here and certain things, I've got ideas of videos to make, so I'm going to start doing it once a week, probably let's say every Saturday, because I'm going to try and get this video out tonight, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully that'll help the subscribers and the views all go up as well. So to start off, we're going to be getting these Malawis, putting them into there along with that rock, and then we're going to be doing something with this tank. Now I know I was doing 2 Malawi tanks, but I've had a few ideas, and I know I keep changing things around and it's probably not a good idea, but that's the way it works in the fish hobby. Things are always changing. And then also there's going to be something happening with these 2 tanks as well. Now I know I can't get that one onto there because the ceiling's a bit too low, so as I say, I've got a few ideas, bear with me. Right, so now I'm having to siphon some of the water out of the big one into the little, because the rock makes the water level go up, if you didn't already know that. But then we don't want to put too much water in there because we've still got to put some more ornament in when we do the swap over. Alright, so now we're a couple of hours later. I am absolutely cooking in here. But hey, I could do with taking this bloody hoodie off. Woo-hoo. So yeah, by the way, while you're watching, hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Right, so far we're about an hour or 2 later. As I say, I'm absolutely knackered, but we've got a lot done. So I'm going to turn the camera now and show you what progress we have actually made. You ready? Alright, so you can still see we've now got everything that we're selling in one box, so that's out the way. These are a few bits that we've took out and got left over. Then this tank for now is finished, but obviously I'm just waiting for it to clear up. This tank has got a lot more rock to it, and I've put all the Malawis into one tank, so hopefully it should be a lot easier. There's a lot more space for them to hide anyway. Then to save electric yet again, I've put my 4 pump using the 2 tanks, so hopefully that will benefit. Then over here on this one, we've actually got it drained down a bit, and we're going to get this one cleaned up and emptied out. Right, while we're at it, yeah, look, you can see one of our musks. Them pair will be going hopefully next week. We'll see what happens as to whether the buyer actually follows through. Everybody else in here, again, nothing new. Nothing new. That one's being emptied. That one I want to try and get off the floor, so that'll either be sold or just stored away for a bit. That one I've just showed you. I've put all the rock and the Malawi in here, so hopefully we'll be alright. You got some peacocks as well as Mabunas in there. And then that one, as you know, we've now got all the Gramis in there along with the rainbow, the cardinal and some Cories. What else is there? So yeah, I've just got to give all the tanks a good wipe over, obviously, like I always do at the end, because 9 times out of 10 I'll do it and then I'll end up doing something else, so I'll have to bloody do it again. Right, next job. Right, so as you can probably tell, I'm sweating my tits off. Right, so now I've got the 125 from underneath there. Got it all emptied out. All the substrate that was in there was in the 5 foot, so that's why the 5 foot's a bit cloudy at the moment, because I've just put it all back in there. Yeah, hang on, let me turn the camera around. So yeah, the 5 foot's just a bit dirty because obviously I've just put the substrate back in, and it's a proper soil based substrate for real plants, hence why it gets all mucky. But between the internal, the sponge filter and the FX6, that will be cleared up in no time. The stand that I had underneath there for the Roma 200, I've dismantled. I could store that away in the shed, but what I've done is I've took the lid off it, nailed it onto there, so now I can move this up on top of the ottoman and it will fit underneath. As I said, the 125 has been, well, I say completely emptied. You can see there's still a few straggle bits there, but then that I'm either going to sell or I'm going to store. I haven't decided yet. Alright, so my next stage, obviously I want to try and preserve as much of the water as I can out of this tank, so I'm pouring it into that one and that one, and then anything else will have to go out the door, because then I've got to try and drain them 3 back into that one when it's up there. All fun and games. So we're making progress. So we've now got the big tank up there, and what I've decided to do is I've actually got the head of one of my filters to pump the water out and back into there, because it's so much easier and so much quicker. Alright, so we got some progress made. Yes, right, so now, sorry about the camera being a bit wobbly, I am absolutely knackered. So now that's half filled, the rest of it's in there, pumping all the way through. Okay, so between running in and out the house for all these bloody storms and getting all the tanks sorted, I'm now done. So all I've got to do, one last job, is to clean the fronts of all the tanks. I'm going to show you now, and then I'm going to show you later on once all the tanks are settled and I've cleaned all the glass, and then we can finish that video. So you can already see how much more space we've got in here. So as I said, I got the lid off the 3 foot, put it on top of there, nailed it down, so now that's up. I've just got to leave it to settle. That's what I meant by I got to leave them all to settle. That's all stored in the corner for now, out of the way. Happy, 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 and as you can see, that one's cleared up already. Perks of having the amazing FX6, I might have to invest in a few more of them. Scrap everything else and just go for the better stuff. But yeah, that one's definitely going to need an FX6, and then I can put the 2000 that's on that on there, and then the 1400 that's on that can go on there, because that one has already got a 1400 already. But none of these tanks now will be sold or anything else, so yeah, okay, the 125 might go. I'm still undecided yet whether I'm going to keep it, sell it. As you all know, I've got some saving to do because we've got a wedding fund to fill up, so that's why I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff, selling a load of fish. The gouramis I've taken off for sale because I couldn't bear to get rid of them. The turtles, as I said, will be going hopefully next week, but other than that, I'll see you when everything's cleared. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to give you a quick last spin and then we're going to leave it there. So we've got this tank looking absolutely stunning. Again, everybody's had water changes, and I've done all the tanks, all the glass is nice and clean, all the gouramis and stuff are in here now. All the Malawis are back in here. I think that might be a bit too much rock, but drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. Cleared up all this area, and then this tank is up on a stand as well now. And in this one, as you can see, we've got all of our beautiful guppies, and somewhere in here, just down the bottom, is our beta spike. We've got a few plecos in there as well. I've moved the fluval LED light onto this tank, so that's a lot easier. And then this one has got its T5 bulbs back on. So we're just going to leave it for that. Right, and then last but not least, you got the Goldie tank, which I showed you in the last one. Again, nothing's really changed in here, but they are absolutely buzzing. They're loving each other. My God, my hair's gone all curly. Alright, so as promised, thank you again for watching. We're going to leave it at that now. And as I said earlier on in the video, we are going to be doing now every Saturday. I don't know a time yet. We'll say about 8 o'clock-ish, something like that. About 8 o'clock on a Saturday. And I'll try and schedule that for every week. So you're not getting bombarded with constant videos 2-3 times a week, things like that. If I've got a special video, you never know, I might do twice a week, but I'll let you know beforehand. But other than that, we're just going to leave it. So make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.